Hey, what's going on? Strolling with me, Todd. Welcome you to the channel. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you're not, I want to thank you for subscribing. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll get on top of the road here and see if we can pull over somewhere safely, and I can show you where this begins. And I've seen last night, flipping through the TV on the news, that some of these ice jams are like 1 to 2 stories high. So that's what we're going to look for today. And if you're wondering, there's the boys with me. So he's ready to go. All right, here we are on top of the road. You can see the ice jam up there by the dam. Sort of pulled over here, and you can see it down this driveway a little ways. We'll go up further, up north, and see what we can see. All right, we're right across from 3 Mile Island, and you can see right over here is it's all jammed up. So we're going to head up a little bit further and see what we see. All right, so we found where the ice jams are, or some of it. And we're going to go up further north, but I want to show you some of the stuff here. There it is. Along the river here. It's extremely, extremely tall. I can walk down a little bit. I don't want to get too close to it because if it breaks, well, that's not really that good. So we'll go down and get a perspective of how tall that is. Way taller. So hopefully you got that. Yeah. So we're gonna back away a little bit, and we're gonna walk down this way through the parking lot and go down and look at some of the other stuff down here. Little peaceful moment there. So let's head down the other way here and see what we got. All right, over there is where we just were. We're in the parking lot here. We're down from 3 Mile Island. On the one side of 3 Mile Island, it wasn't as blocked up, but on the other side of it, you could tell it's really blocked up, but I couldn't really find a spot that was safe enough to park because the road that we were on is very busy, and it's a high-speed road. Yeah, we'll get down a little bit further down here and get a better look at it. Let me zoom in here for you, and like that's a big chunk of ice right there, that big flat piece. All right, look at this ice here on this picnic table. It's just crushing it. That's a couple, probably 2 feet thick of ice right there. I thought he would listen for me. I told him to stay, but anyways. Yeah, that's real thick there. You can hear it like in there, like cracking loose and stuff. But this here, over here, huh, good Lord, that's so thick. If I could get close enough, I would, but I'm not getting close enough to it. That's probably about 4 feet thick right there. That's really, really thick. But let's head down this way, and there's another huge pile. Yeah, that stuff's extremely crazy. But if you know, you know, and if you're used to it, then you're used to it. I'm used to it, so is crazy. I don't know what that round thing is there. If it's a piece of wood, a rock, a buoy. You tell me in the comments. Hold on, bub. You tell me what you think. It looks like a piece of wood. Huh. Pretty neat. Come on. Down here, there's a huge pile down here. And some of it even came up in the parking lot already. That's what I mean. You have to be really careful. This is all flooded. I've seen it before where this whole parking lot was full of ice. You can hear it like cracking and breaking loose and stuff. Very dangerous. He's like, what the heck is that sound? But you never want to go out there. Don't ever go out climbing on that, because not very good. Yeah, here's big chunks of ice. Big chunks of ice. Yep, look at that big old pile there. That's absolutely humongous. Show you a perspective of this ice here. There you go. It's almost as big as he is. And he's about 18 inches tall, so half the size of him. It's probably close to a foot or so. But there's another big pile out there. It's insane. This is what I was hoping for you guys to be able to see. It's extremely hard to try to explain something if you're not sure if someone else knows exactly what you're talking about. But yeah, it's pretty wild. So we're gonna head up north a little bit more and see what we see. Maybe we'll see more piles like the ones down here, and hold on, bub, and the one out there. But yeah, this is absolutely crazy. So I hope you enjoy this kind of stuff. Figured we'd get out and about, do some stuff. Hold on a minute, bub. Stop. Yeah, there's houses over there on them islands and stuff. See if I can zoom in. Hold on a minute, bub. You can just see right there. It's all islands and stuff like that through here. Now over that way, that's York County. That's where we were yesterday. We weren't exactly at that area, but we were over in that county. So now we're in we were in Lancaster County up this way. Now we're in Dauphin County, because Lancaster County ends close to or right at TMI, 3 Mile Island, and then it goes to Dauphin County if you're interested. And the airport give me a second here. The airport is right there. That's the control tower for Harrisburg International Airport. Pretty groovy. The planes fly right over here. I was sort of hoping we'd be out here and catch like a big Delta plane or some other plane flying in. So you can see out across the river, some of it's flowing, and then way over on that side, it's all jammed up, which is pretty crazy. But we're gonna get ready, get in the car, and head up the road. There's an old fire hydrant there. Alright, now we're on top, just up a little bit above. The airport is right there. So this is what this looks like up here. But we're going to continue north and head up into Harrisburg. So let's get going. Here's a good picture of a iceberg, or a video, maybe not a picture. All right, so we made it up just above Harrisburg in the city, and this is what we're dealing with here. You can see some ice, but not a whole lot. But I do know that down in the city, which is to the left, there's a whole bunch, and that's where we're going to. I thought it would be more up this way also, but I was absolutely wrong. But that's okay. We will head down that way and see what we can get into. I have to see if I can find the parking space first, because I'm not really sure where to park out there. I forgot to bring change for a parking meter. And I could probably use my card, but we'll see. We'll see how everything goes, and if everything goes as planned. So we're gonna head down there and see what we got. All right, we're at the river in downtown Harrisburg. Right over here is the governor's mansion there by that wall. But this is what we're dealing with here. This is the ice jam that they were talking about. You see, it goes up some, but not too far. But that's pretty impressive there. And then out this way, it's probably hard to see on camera how tall that actually is. That piece that's like right there is probably like 3 stories high. It's absolutely insane. Yeah, there's some more down that way and stuff. The clouds look pretty nice, but That's what the ice jam looks like. I believe you can walk down here. There's a sidewalk there. Let's walk up this way, bub. Now that's not very safe there. He was trying to put his nose in there. He likes to lick everything. But yeah, it's the Governor's Plaza there, and then right there is the Governor's Mansion. But yeah, there's a sidewalk down here. But I think that's going to do it for the day. Hopefully this video is not too long or boring. But anyways, it is what it is. I hope you had fun. We had fun. I will catch you on the next one. And remember to always treat yourself and others with kindness. So, have a great day.